This video is for all businesses. It don't matter if you want to sell lip gloss, purses, accessories, iPhone cases, lashes, lip gloss, jewelry. These 5 steps are the 5 things that you need when you're thinking about starting a business, okay? Hey YouTubers, welcome back. It's the one and only Amber Mercedes, and I am back with another video. If you're subscribing, hey. If not, go ahead, click subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, because if you're not keeping up with Amber Mercedes, then who keeping up with them, period, okay? So by the time of this video, you guys already know I am doing a quick how to start a business with these 5 steps, okay? So 5 steps in starting a business. It doesn't matter what business you have. This video is for all businesses. It don't matter if you want to sell lip gloss, purses, accessories, iPhone cases, lashes, lip gloss, jewelry. These 5 steps are the 5 things that you need when you're thinking about starting a business, okay? So let's just hop into it. So the first thing you want to go into when starting a business is, what is your passion, okay? So the biggest thing that, people are doing nowadays, they're seeing other businesses start their business and making all this money, and they think like, oh, if I do the same thing, I'm gonna see the same results. Not quite, okay? Because you don't know what that person, the work and the dedication that person put forward in order to get the money and the orders and the support that he or she has, okay? So don't just start selling something because you see somebody else do it. Really sit down with yourself and think, what is your passion? What do you like doing? What do you like seeing? I always leave people with this note. If you have an idea or a passion or whatever, and you notice yourself keep coming back to that, even though you gave up on it, but you keep finding yourself coming back to that idea or that thought, that right there should tell you something. So for example, with me, I wanted to be a lash tech, right? And I did my very first set of lashes, I believe in either 2018 or 2019. It was a long time ago. And it took me so long to finish one eye. It took me like 7 hours to finish one eye. And I'm like, you know what? I give up. I'm not doing this. This is too much work, okay? And I gave up. I gave up on myself. And then like fast forward. Okay, so that was 2018. Because fast forward 2019, I tried it again. And I'm like, I think I really want to stick to it. But honestly, it kind of shifted gears because it made me want to actually sell lashes. So that's how Lash by Mercedes was basically born. I always had a passion for lashes. I always kept lashes. Even in high school, I would get the beauty supply lashes, and like lashes was always my thing. Like it just really kept coming back to me. So anything that you are passionate about and you let it go, or you put the idea to the side because maybe life took a turn for another direction, but you just keep going back to that same thing that you always said you wanted to do, that right there, it should be your idea to take it serious, okay? So what is your passion? Think of something that you really see yourself doing for the rest of your life. Because I don't know about y'all, but I take this entrepreneurship like very, very seriously. And Lash by Mercedes is going to be something that I'm going to be able to give out to my kids and my kids' kids, and create that generational wealth. So you have to think long term with your business, okay? Don't be one of those businesses where you do all this big launch and you start it up and you be consistent for 6 months, and then when you don't see the results you want to see, you quit. That's not dedication, that's not passion, no, you have to be consistent. So just understand that when you are starting a business, it is a big dedication. It's like having a kid, like dead ass. It's like having a child. So you have to attend to your business. You have to stay on top of your business. You have to always be thinking about your business, planning ahead, posting. It's a big responsibility. So just also keep that in mind as well. That's why I always say, do sell what your passion is and don't sell what everybody else selling, because you're not going to be driven as that person that is making all them sales and all those orders, because y'all don't have the same passion, okay? So think about that. Number 2 is to create a logo and a name for your business. I always tell people, keep it short, clean, simple, straight to the point. All these logos that's like hard to read, crazy, exotic fonts, big bubble letters, glitter, the faces, all of that, try to steer away from that. I like logos that are more, you know, and it's just not me, but like logos that are like simple, classy, straight to the point, but unique. Keyword unique. Those are the ones that tend to be more professional. And I don't know about y'all business, but when it comes down to my business, I like my business to look more professional. Okay, so I like my logos short, simple, and sweet. I don't want to do too much to it. I remember when I first started, my logo was crazy. It was glitter. It was hard to see. It was just doing too much. You want to keep it short, clean, and simple, straight to the point, okay? And also, people always ask me, like, what if they wanted to incorporate, like, you know, somebody they love or in their business. You can do whatever you want with your business name. Just make it unique. That's it. Just make it unique. Make it pop. Make it special. And not only that, but people also ask me, you know, how to create a logo. So this is where Canva is going to come in. So if you go on the website, www.canva.com, you are able to create your own logo. All you have to do is type in logo. A bunch of different designs going to pop up. You can play with it, or you can start from scratch. You can get a blank canvas and you can create your own logo. Okay, so if you want to do that to create a logo, you can take that route. If you are not creative, you don't want to do it by yourself, cool, get a graphic designer. So how do you get a graphic designer, Amber? So you can go on TikTok and you can search graphic designers. You can go on Etsy and search logo, and all of those graphic designers will pop up. You can either reach out to them directly and try to work a business with them, or you can pick one of the templates they already have and just have it custom made. That's how I did it. I got my logo from Etsy. I do see myself changing my logo maybe next year, but this video is not about me. I'm just telling y'all how to start a business, period. So you can go get a graphic designer that way, or you can go on YouTube and learn how to create your own graphic designs. It's plenty of ways that you guys can create logos. I think people are really just stuck at that part, like where to create the logo. You guys can just, it's so easy. You can even go on Instagram and hashtag graphic designers, and a bunch of people will pop up. But yeah, I got my graphic designer from Etsy. All of my other graphic designers came from either Instagram or TikTok. Okay, like I said, all you have to do is go search hashtag graphic designer. If you want specifically your city, you could put hashtag graphic designer ATL, hashtag graphic designer STL, like, you know, just to make it more narrow. But if you don't mind, you know, working with people across the world, then just keep it as graphic designers. There's a ton of people that know how to make some really nice designs. Okay, so don't sleep on that. Next is get your inventory. Okay, so this is the next step. After you have came up with your idea, you found your passion, you have created a logo and a name for yourself. Now you want to get your inventory. Okay, so everybody always say, the thing is, how do you get the inventory? Where do you get it from? Okay, so you want to download an app called Alibaba. Okay, so Alibaba is going to be an orange app. It has a bunch of vendors from China, and all you literally do is search at the top what like you want to sell. So you can type in mink lash vendor, and it's a bunch of vendors that's gonna pop up. I should do an insert right here just to show you guys, but I'm just gonna go off my brain because I left my other phone at home, so I can't physically do it with you. But from my knowledge, when you go to the search bar, you just type in, when you go to the search bar, you type in whatever you're looking for. So lip gloss vendor, it's a bunch of people that's gonna pop up. What you want to pay attention to is you want to make sure they are verified suppliers. Okay, so how you know that they are verified suppliers is it's going to be in blue. Okay, and I'm going to make sure I insert that. When it says verified supplier, those are the people that I tend to trust more because they're verified, you know what I'm saying? So once you do that, you'll just click them, click on that link, and then at the bottom it should say send inquiry or send message. Click that, and then it's gonna be like a little thing that pop up, a little message that wants you to add like what you want to say to them. I usually just say, you know, hi, I'm interested in your products, send. And then they contact you in the middle of the night, because China is completely different from the US because when we're up in the daytime, they are asleep. So they usually message you back during the nighttime, okay? So I always tell people that, you want to get multiple vendors because you want to get samples from these vendors. Don't just go and buy a bunch of inventory from a vendor because their pictures look nice. No, talk to them, ask for samples, test it out, test different vendors out. I always say go from 5 vendors, narrow it down to your top 3, and then pick one. I always use that theory with everything and with everybody because that is how you're going to be able to stay safe, most importantly, because it's a lot of scammers. So that's how you stay safe, but that's how you develop that relationship with your potential vendor. Okay, so you want to start small and then grow. So start with samples, and then if you like the samples, cool, maybe get like 4 or 5 items and see how those are, because what companies tend to do sometimes is they will send you the best products ever in a sample, and then you get the actual just so you can be like, okay, this was really, really nice, let me spend a lot of money with you. And then when you get all your inventory, it's mistakes, it's defects, it's all types of stuff. So that's why I say getting samples is very, very important. And not only just getting samples, actually make a purchase. So a purchase under $60, just so you can see how the quality really is. Because like I said, once you get the samples, they'll send you the best product ever, and then after you spend a lot of money with them, they'll send you bullshit. Okay, so that's what I did with my lip gloss, because I feel like with the lip gloss, it's like I need to make sure that, because I also sell lip gloss as well, and it's in the background. I need to make sure that the texture is right. I need to make sure that it doesn't be too sticky, that it don't get the white on the corners. Lip gloss is something that you really do have to perfect, unless you are making your own lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? So I always recommend people to start small and then grow. Okay, and you just grow, because people always be like, how much should I grow? You just end up growing off of your volume. So if whatever you're selling is in high demand, then you grow at a certain number. Like once my business kind of took off and I was growing at a very, very fast pace, I was up in the quantity every restock probably like by 25 every single time. And I was just growing and growing and growing because it was such, like, certain lashes was just such a high demand that I had to make sure that I always was in stock. Okay, so that's how you would get your inventory, and this is for any business. This is the way I was able to find my vendor. A lot of people find vendors through Instagram. I know sometimes I get these messages from these vendors DMing me talking about some, we sell this, we sell that. I did have one vendor though that I took seriously on Instagram, and I ain't gonna lie, they came through. But with Instagram, for me, it's kind of risky because you don't know if you're gonna get scammed or not, and I don't like that. So this is the next step I'm gonna tell you. This is the next thing I'm gonna tell you. But download the app WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp is basically a way for you can communicate with your Chinese vendor at any given time, and I like that more because with Alibaba, I don't like Alibaba messages get too flooded sometimes, and it's more easier for me to keep tabs and keep track of what you're sending me, who this person is, with WhatsApp, because it's literally like your messengers, like your text messages on your phone. It's just that it's the easier way for you to communicate with the vendors. So I really do like and appreciate that. The pictures get sent faster, and sometimes on Alibaba, certain words you say can get you like blocked from sending that message. So sometimes if you say certain words, certain like trigger words, it'll tell the person, like, it'll tell you like you are unable to send it to the vendor. So that's why I like WhatsApp, because you can ask the vendor like, hi, what's an example? I remember I was telling one vendor, like, for wigs, I was telling them like, hi, I'm a hair influencer, I would love to promote your wigs, blah blah blah, this is my TikTok, this is my Instagram, blah blah blah. The message did not go through. Alibaba told me you cannot send this message, blah blah blah. So that's why I like using WhatsApp. It's just you have more freedom of you can say whatever you really need to say to the vendor without it being blocked. So Alibaba and WhatsApp are what you're gonna need to get your inventory, okay? So trust me. I don't really know about like other apps. That's just like the main apps that I use, okay? So yeah. Next step is get a website, okay? The pickup drop off is ghetto, okay? Period. I did it, been there, done that. Don't get me wrong, I understand. You don't want to just go fully in. That's why I said, like, once you start a business, like, just really jump off that porch, because, like, I know starting a business could be a little bit scary and you don't want to waste your money, but that's why I say entrepreneurship is not for the weak. It really isn't. It can be very, very tedious because you don't want to half step it. When I started my business, it was all the way back in 2019. So, and when I had the idea, when I first started doing like my pre-launch, that was in the end of 2018. And I just did 10 pairs of lashes, and I did the pickup drop off thing. Cool, whatever. But now these days, in this stage of age of 2023, with all this scamming and stuff going on, get you a website. People want to be able to be shopping at 2 a.m. in the morning, getting a confirmation order, and going to sleep after that. People don't have time to inbox you and say, hey, how much for this lip gloss? Like, nobody want to DM you to purchase. Nobody wants to wait until you wake up in short convenience and give me a time where you can pick up a drop off. No, it's inconvenient. And then another thing that I noticed when I was doing pickup drop off back in 2019 was the time was irritating me, because it's like I'll tell somebody, oh, I can drop it off at 4 come. Can you give me 15 minutes? I'm around the corner. 15 minutes come. Can you give me another 10 minutes? You know what I'm saying? It's just so inconvenient. I don't have to do that. I don't have to waste my gas, my time, my energy. Gas is already expensive as hell anyways. You don't want to do that. Take your business seriously. Be very professional about your business. Get that website started immediately, okay? And people always ask me, okay, what websites? You can use Shopify, Wix, GoDaddy, whatever. I use Shopify. I love Shopify. I can't really speak too much on other platforms, but I know for Shopify, everything is easy, okay? And people always ask me, who designed my website? Who designed my website? Graphics with Mia designed my website. You can make your own website if you are not in the financial space right now to afford a graphic designer, because I do understand that some graphic designers do charge a lot. But all you have to do is go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and search how to create a Shopify website, how to create a Wix website, whatever. And it's going to tell you step by step. It's a lot of people out here that have tutorials on how to make these websites. All you have to do is do the research. Just do the research, period. Just do the research. So, yeah, those websites, those platforms are all used by a lot of different people. Like I said, I use Shopify. Shopify is very easy to use, very easy to navigate. You can upload a lot of different products. I love Shopify. So yeah, don't do the pickup drop off. Don't do the DM to order. Take your business serious from the start, because if you take it serious from the start, people are going to take you serious from the start. Like, you have to make it a big deal. Like, stop thinking being an entrepreneur is just something that's like, oh, this is just something I have under my belt. No, this is something that's really, really major. Like, you are starting a whole business by yourself from scratch. You are going to be the customer service agent. You are going to be the person that talks to the vendors. You are going to be shipping out the lashes. You're going to be your own content creating team, your own marketing team. This is really big. It's a lot of responsibility. So don't half-ass it. Put your best foot forward, because I can tell when people half-ass their business. Put your best foot forward. That's going to make people want to shop with you even more. Have a nice, clean website, okay? That's going to make people want to shop with you. Have everything nice and organized and easy to navigate. I'm telling you, people are going to shop where it is easy. If it's taking me too long to try to find your products, I'm off the website. Okay, so that's another thing that's very important. Make sure you get a website that's very, very easy to navigate. Okay. Now, last but not least, the last step you want to do is get your LLC. Okay. I waited to get my LLC a couple of months after I started my business. When I don't know how many months, but I got it a couple of months. But just getting the LLC just opens up a lot of doors. You're able to start your business credit. Finally, business credit is something that's T, okay? T, period. Business credit is T. So get that LLC so you can have that documentation. You can be able to file your taxes, and you won't get in trouble with the IRS, because baby, the IRS don't play with their money. Period. The IRS don't not play. So it's different for every state. I cannot really speak on the details of getting the LLC, because we are all people that's probably watching this around the world. We all in different states. I know for Illinois, all I did was file LLC. and I think it was the Illinois website that popped up, and I was able to get it filed, and I made sure that nobody had my name. I paid $250 because I wanted to expedite it immediately. So I paid $250, and it's gonna come to you via email. Make sure you screenshot it, save it, add it to the files on your phone, or add it to like a specific album on your phone. I have an album on my phone called Business Paperwork, and that's where all of my business paperwork is at. That's where my DUNS number is at. That's where my LLC is at. That's where my EIN's number to that's where everything paperwork wise is in my phone, because I just feel like it's way easier. Okay, so that's another gem I like to tell people: create different albums on your phone for different stuff, so it can be easier for you. I have one album that says business paperwork. I have another album that says Alorix Fashion, that has all my lip gloss content and all of the content for Alorix Fashion. I got Lash by Mercedes album, and that's all Lash by Mercedes, all of the content. So then when you're going to make TikToks, Instagrams, things of that nature, it'll just be easier for you to just go ahead and take those pictures from those albums and post them. Okay, so that is all I have for you for today. I just want to give y'all 5 quick steps. Of course, you want to create your social medias. You want to get your Instagram going, your TikTok going, all of that stuff. But I feel like these 5 things were most important for beginners, okay? If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. But here are the 5 steps to repeat, just to give an overall. So number 1, get your passion. What is your passion? What do you think you want to sell? Number 2, create a name and a logo for your business. I told you guys how to do that. Then 3, you want to get the inventory. Then 4, you want to get the website going. And then 5, get the LLC, okay? And then of course, after step 5, that's when you'll go ahead and you'll get the social medias up and running, okay? So I hope this video was able to help you guys. I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck with your business. I hope that you guys are, taking it very serious, because it is serious. I sell ebooks if you guys are interested in selling lashes. So I'm talking to my lash babes right now. But if you are interested in starting a lash business, I have an ebook available. I will go ahead and put the link in my description box below. I also have lash wholesale, okay? So I'm going to make sure I tag my lash wholesale business in the description box below. And I'm going to also make sure I tag the link to my wholesale, because I definitely created a YouTube video on it. So you guys are going to get those things in my description box. But yeah, it's 2023. It's going to be 2024. It's time to start the businesses, okay? It's time to get that money. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if any of these tips helped you. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.